Hello everyone and welcome to the Cyberpunk campaign. I am your host, Vinrio. Say hi everybody who can. Okay, no one's going to say hi. I get it. Either way, we are back. So, where we last left off, we had the issue before of some skyscrapers collapsing down because, there's a big old event in the city. You all went to go find your dog again because it might have classified information on bolts, which you suspect doesn't, but you need to go verify and check anyway. There's an attack. Some people died. Some people were stabilized by their power armor, and then Alder just kind of went.
Okay.
Welcome back, Alder.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you now. I was starting to recap where you started the stream. I was actually just talking about you. I was talking about how you kind of went a bit wild after one of your friends died and started ripping a helicopter out of the sky. And the mic problems are back. For those of you at home wondering where you're hearing the music from, don't worry about it. Yes, if you want to know why, come join my server. The link is in the description of every one of my YouTube videos. Actually, I don't think I do that anymore now that I think about it. I'm pretty sure I do. Either way. So, yes, where we last left off, Alder... No, it's not fixed. Anyway.
Here. Oh.
Yeah, it's still causing issues. I don't know what's happening. If you have to, you can type text. Hello?
Hello.
Now we can hear you.
Button press.
Button press. What was that about button press? Is my music causing your disruptions, Alder?
I don't know.
I don't think so, given the fact that your mic's fine now. Either way, yes, you collapsed a helicopter, I believe? With your
Yes,
nanites? Yeah.
And then I collapsed the hell.
Collapsed?
Sorry, I didn't mean.
No, it's fine. Continue.
Last time, if I remember, I collapsed into a building that had people in it, and then I thought, like, oh, it's raining? Is it raining outside, or the, like, music that you're playing, and you sit outside, like, I'm gonna shape it, turning it into ice to kind of temporarily hold the building up.
Yeah. So you crashed the helicopter into the road? What? I didn't hear what you said there. And yeah, your microphone's glitching again. Anyway, so, correction. You crashed the helicopter into the road and caused a car to explode. And the car exploding is what caused the bottom of one of the buildings to blow out. So, yeah. Sorry to hear that your microphone is having issues. Anyway, so all of you tried to help evacuate all the people inside of the building, and in fact, corporate also helped too, strangely enough. As the local police realized that we probably shouldn't be fighting these guys since they're trying to rescue civilians, and we just want to rescue civilians right now. So there's a temporary truce. Yes, but that came after what I was talking about. I was talking about the initial reason why the building collapsed, not what he did afterwards, but yes. Yeah. So, all of you had various methods that you would use for trying to get everyone out. One of those being the whole shape water trick, and just general use of nanobots to help you with getting people out. Rattle's method, if I remember correctly, was just being very... I'm trying to remember what Rattle's method was. I don't remember, but I know Foxy's method was just being very fast. It was a smart plan, me thinking it might be. Yeah. Zoro? Why aren't you talking much?
Oh, I finally it got rolled 20. It working. I was happy. I forgot to talk.
Yes, even though we're on the stream, say hello to the stream.
Oh yes, sorry. Hello, I'm Zoro Lobo Hobo. I am the idiot of the group.
I don't.
Hey, guiding people, giving orders. Okay, that what it was. Either way, it seems Alder can't hear us right now, so yeah, any other thing that you want to bring up in the past recap before we get started?
Holy shit.
What? What happens?
What do you mean? It fixed itself, but as it was fixing itself, everyone's voice grinded to a halt and you sound robotic and drunk at the same time, so I heard, anyway, Alter's get here. Look what happened to you. How did you become drunk and a robot? You gotta... work.
This stream is already super scuffed. Alder, maybe it's better if you just type, because it's taking a long time to fix the mic. The mic is not fixed yet. The mic is not fixed yet. We're still hearing the issues.
Like, kept on, like, messing up your thing.
Yeah. Oh god. Cause that was the thing. Like if. Well, the worst part is not only is Alder having mic problems, he's also they're also cutting me off.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
It's fine. It's just it's genuinely annoying me. Anyway. So yes, that's everything that was happening here. Also, I realized this music is too happy for the setting I'm going for. So let me actually fix it.
It should be ready now.
The microphone is still glitching.
At Domino's, you can get more than just amazing, delicious pizza.
Shut up,
There's also
Domino's.
lava cakes, bread bites, and more.
At Target, find low prices and great deals on Halloween fun.
No, that doesn't work. Sorry, I'm still dealing with this new system. Alder.
It's okay. There's gonna be some growing pains.
Yes, also, yeah, I can hear you. So now I'm wondering if it is actually my music that's causing it. Like, try talking now, for example.
Laptop had issues.
Okay, so you're not on laptop anymore?
No, I'm not on the desktop app of Discord. I'm on the
The what?
For some reason, the app on my Discord works better than the actual like browser.
Yeah, the desktop app works better than the browser version, yes.
Why? That's fixed though.
Because the website version is a piece of shit. For what I found for Discord. It's like pretty terrible. Like, I stopped using the website version a long time ago when I stopped having alternate accounts, and yeah, no, I haven't regretted it since. It is terrible. For anyone at home, unless you really have to, don't ever use the website version of Discord. It is terrible. The regular version is fine. Only use it if, like, you're at the library and need to message someone. Like, you're away from your computer. But that's just a little PSA for me. Do I sound winded?
No. I don't think so.
And you just sound like you were like.
Okay.
To me, you sound fine because I never hear a winded person. Well, I can imagine what a winded person sounds like, but you don't sound like a winded person.
There's a difference between a winded person and an out of breath person.
Yeah, an out of breath is how I imagine a winded person is because I have no clue.
Right. Winded means that they're just tired. It's basically just another way to say it. Tired. Also, if you're wondering why I'm tired, I had to deal with a lot of drama before the stream, so that's why.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, that's why I said I wasn't super jazzed about doing the stream, but you all want to, so I'm like, yeah, well, okay, we'll do it. This might actually brighten my day.
Yeah, me
and
I'm gonna
everything's
send something to you.
Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm gonna send something cute to you.
Thank you. Yeah, it's like, and this might actually brighten my day. And then everything was scuffed. That's fine.
I mean, who knows? Maybe our chaos will make you happy again.
Yeah, I know certainly that picture does help.
I'm gonna put that in cute chat.
Yes, please do. It deserves to be there. Motivational penguin. Thank you. Thank you, Rattle. You can also post that in cute chat if you want to.
I like how you're depressed, and now we're just like, here, have motivational penguin, have cute Martin blepping. It's a princess now.
Very cute.
Who's adding me?
If you didn't know, Alder, this is what what Rattle sent me.
Me?
I posted on Group 2 chat.
Oh.
Eddie.
Oh, you did.
Yeah.
And I posted this.
No one on stream can see this, but That's fine. No one's on the stream, so I don't care. Anyway, let me get my music, Running from the Guards music back on. How loud is that? Oh,
Actually, pretty good.
it's so quiet, OBS can't even pick it up. Great.
I keep on forgetting I have sensitive hearing. So I'm like, oh, it sounds good. Nope, it's quiet as fuck.
Okay. Now OBS is picking it up. Good. Is it still good, Fox?
Yes.
Oh, and we lost Foxy. Of course.
Oh, we lost the we lost what?
We lost Foxy in Rule 20, I mean. This is just my reaction to that revelation. I like yours better, Alder. Just the screaming possum. Yeah, you're there, probably.
It's
Oh.
a freaking mood.
Yes, it is. This is swiftly turning from a D&D session to just a hangout session on stream. We are very anti not starting this. Which I don't
Yes.
I don't mind, to be fair. Oh god. I've rolled a D20 crushing it. Hold on. Hold on, someone's at my door. Yes. Oh yes. There you go. Oh, great, and now my dad's upset. Lovely. Even more stuff to stack on. Today is not a good day.
I sent you steak blip.
Yes. Also, yes, that GIF is very accurate for Alder most of the time.
Yes.
To be fair, I kind of want to play D&D with a cat. That sounds fun.
I remember there was a Reddit post about a group that did play with a cat as one of their players.
How'd it go?
Last I checked, a cat rolled a D20 on the deception to convince the other groups in game that they're definitely human, but their character can't speak common. Well, can't speak and understand common.
I think that was the main plot point. The cat just turned out to be a perma wild-shaped druid.
Permanently wild-shaped druid, yeah. Oh, that reminds me. You ever hear the one joke about the Swarmkeeper Ranger mixed with Druid?
You mean like Alders currently?
Well, yes, but did you hear the joke related to it?
Not the bees.
Oh.
So there's an interesting, there's an interesting character build I saw at one point where it was basically someone who wanted to be able to, wanted to wild shape, and they were doing their character for a while, but then they were like, I want to be able to have an insect swarm with me. So they went into Ranger and started getting insect swarm, and then over time, they eventually started to use their wild shapes in combination with their insect swarm to fight alongside each other. And at one point, through the midpoint of the campaign, their character got a title, and could legally change their own name. And would you like to guess what they changed their own name to?
What?
Justin Bear. Because it's a bear that uses bees. That's all of that was literally set up for the joke, for the punchline. That someone made a D&D character called Justin Bear that is a bear that uses bees to fight. Inspired the druid deep magic subclass to turn into a swarm. Yes. There is also that one too. Sorry, go ahead.
Which I think you have.
Yes. Also, I look at the thing that you posted, Bradley, and I'm like, that could be a rogue cleric, or it could just be, an Asimar rogue. You don't even need cleric to be able to do that. Or, hell, a paladin rogue. I've done that before, by the way, a paladin rogue. It's a very interesting build. You want
Wait, aren't I a paladin rogue?
Well, yes, but I mean like a thematic, more traditional paladin rogue, not a cyberpunk paladin rogue. You want to know it's actually a really good character to do a paladin rogue combo, if you were to style it off of a famous video game character.
Which one is that?
Ezio Auditore from Assassin's Creed 2. He actually makes a really good paladin rogue.
Huh.
Well, because think about it. He's a dude who sneaks around the shadows and fights for the rights of other people. Fights for good things, generally tries to help out his community. Has ways of healing people, as well as a lot of fancy tricks in the form of all the different bombs he gets towards the later games. And a wide variety of gear on top of sneak attack. And, the whole Requiesca and Pache stuff. Like, he already has a lot going for him. And that's even before talking about the fact of some of the superhuman things he can do as a, assassin. Which, as we find out later in the series, spoiler alert for anyone, they aren't exactly fully human.
I am only human, but I love it.
Also, at this point, I'm fine just turning this into a hangout session, unless you all really want to do a D&D session. What do you all think?
We should vote on it.
Okay, so I'll make a tiny poll in the chat.
15. Why did I hear roll?
God damn it, that's not the one I want to do. I don't want to ping myself. I want to ping group 2. There we go. So yeah, go ahead and react with either the hands up or the dice.
Sir, if it's another tie.
No, it's fine. It's 2-1. There's one person who hasn't voted yet. Okay, so...
I was very tempted to make it a tie. I was very tempted.
Roxy is digitizing into code.
Don't worry, I voted for the majority. I was very tempted, though.
You mentioned digitizing into code?
Okay.
Roxy, stop digitizing into code.
I don't know if you understood what I just said.
Yeah, I have no clue.
I said, who was talking about digitizing into code? So, fun fact, I have a voice changer on my soundboard.
I can't use it.
Most of the voices here are kind of trash. The one I just used was evidently called robotic.
Which, like, can you even understand anything I'm saying right now? At all? Like, can you even understand me at all right now?
Ironically, I did.
Okay. I'm still using it.
Why have I heard that voice before?
So yeah. So people have said before that it makes me sound like a fucking Decepticon when I use the robotic voice.
That's why I heard it before.
Yeah.
Autobots roll out.
Yeah.
Proceeds to roll d20.
You wanna know it's probably the most useful voice on here though. Alder. The most useful What? Oh, you rolled D20. Would you like to hear probably the most useful voice on here for me, specifically for my D&D campaign?
Which one?
This one.
You sound like Darth Vader.
You rang. Can you guess who this voice is going to be? Oh, Cathanglis vibrating is not going to help this.
I like that there's a difference. Even though they both sound like me, there's a difference in attitude of Cathanglis, me, and Alder, to which you could tell which one I'm acting at.
Yes, I can. And there's another reason why I said Cathanglis, because this voice is going to be the new voice for Silvestro.
Neat.
How does it sound?
Sounds pretty good, actually.
Yeah, it's surprisingly good. I do have to get closer to my microphone for it, though, because whenever I'm using the voice changer, it lowers my volume. But, yeah. At least it's better than,
Whatever the heck this is.
Chipmunk.
This
You
is
turned into a pig.
You're not far off because the
You sound
label
like
is the label is baby. This is supposed to be a baby voice. Evidently. Yeah, Pixie. I guess this kind of works for Pixie. Oh god, I just start voicing Nerma with this.
No. Like, that's legit the thing I hear from it. Small Faye.
The thing is, you should really stop attacking.
Just like Kayana's just like, well, Kayana won't let me murder, and then she just there's been times where Cathanga's just like, I know, Yukari, she won't let me do this. It's like, I know Nerma won't do this. Like, no, you can. Feel free to let yourself go loose.
I just see Cathanglis over there like stabby stab? Question mark? Is it time for stabby? Anyway, I turned off my voice changer. So, let me turn my music back on. Also, was the voice changer working on the music?
Depends. Were you playing music?
I was playing music while I had the voice changer.
Are you?
Well, let me
No,
try
I
this.
didn't.
does it change the music at all?
No, it does not change the music.
Good, I'm glad. I was hoping that would be the case. The sound force is intelligent. Yay. You want to start the session, or do you want to go through all the different voices I have? I don't mind throwing them all. I'm fine with either. I ended my vote in Cyberpunk. So yes, Yeah. I've tried voice mod. It's terrible. Mostly because I have to pay money for it. I don't want to pay money. So I instead only use voice changers in this case because it happens to come with a soundboard that I got for my birthday. So. Also, I
realized I'm on the male voice. I should probably stop that. By the way, that voice is labeled as a male, by the way. Which I find really funny because...
Go
ahead.
I'm going to need to figure out the character I'm making on Saturday.
That's fine. Me and Surtur are probably going to be working on it tomorrow. If you want my help at all today, I can give you help.
Yes, please.
Okay. You can make my character because I dirked my void in store.
Like, I figured... Like, I'm like, oh, I guess I can't do D&D on Saturday at all. And then my friend was just like, oh, wait, never mind. It's next week. Like, never mind. It's not on Saturday, the thing that we have to do. It's on Sunday. I'm like, really?
Ah!
Because we were going to a party to celebrate a birthday.
Cool. To answer your question, Rattle, the 6 voices here are male, female, robot, monster, baby, and elder. Which basically just becomes deep voice, slight chipmunk, robot, monster, big chipmunk, slight chipmunk. Like, elder, baby, and female, all largely the same voice, evidently, with this thing.
Why did my brain put it all at once? The elder baby female.
An elder baby is just kind of a weird thought by itself.
I mean, Gravity Falls kind of did one.
That's a time baby, though. It's not an elder baby. But, yeah. I get what
Close
you mean.
enough.
Elder God baby. That's better. But to be fair, Elder God baby would more be...
What's more Cathangless?
are you able to understand me right now, by the way?
You sound like the things from not Call of Duty. The thing with Gordon Freeman.
Wake up and
You
smell
sound like
the
the
ashes, Mr. Freeman.
No, the Combine. You sound like the Combine.
Oh. Toto. I don't know, I was told I sound like Pyro. I don't know what voice lines to do for the Combine.
Creeper. I don't know why that's creepily accurate.
Yes, it is.
Give me your ID, go to the checkpoint. Or maybe give you the stun call.
What? I'm sorry, Rattle confused me. Pick up the can.
Yeah, because I said put the can in the trash. Those are all Half-Life 2 references I was making, by the way. Because I recently watched someone do a playthrough of Half-Life 2. Anyway, the building's collapsing, and you managed to evacuate like half the people out of the building, but then the building fell and hit another building.
Bruh.
Specifically, by the way, also, Alder, you're on the ground. You're not on the top of the building. Alder, this building is the one that collapsed, and it crashed into this building.
Not again.
Right. At this point, though, there is so much panic going on in the city that people have already been evacuating themselves. So there's probably less people to rescue here.
Okay, that's a good thing. What's the bad news?
The bad news is it's not everyone that evacuated themselves out of that building, so there's still people to save, and also you can kind of tell that this is probably not going to end with just 2 buildings.
Yeah. We need to stop the buildings from collapsing more.
But the
Uh,
problem is, all of you tried all of your options for high strength, and none of you have the strength to be able to hold up one of these buildings.
Well, there's lies the problem. We're trying to brute force the building from falling. We need to do things smart.
Yes, you don't have that much time to think about things. So, we are going to be, once again, doing things on a turn-by-turn basis. I'm not going to have you all roll initiative, though.
Okay.
Because I don't really see the point in that. So, when faced with this crashing into a new building, and there's more people that need to be evacuated, Zoro, what do you do first? There's people
Okay,
running
I
through
have
the
a
streets. Panicked.
I have a crazy idea, but first, are there any people currently inside this building?
Yes.
I will tell Alder to try to use the water to freeze the. Since the two buildings are touching, I'm assuming.
Yes.
I'm going to ask Alder to see if they can freeze the two buildings together to make this building becomes a counterbalance to this building, so this building won't collapse into any other building. While I use my super speed to rescue the people from the higher floors and get them out while clearing any obstacles. If that makes any sense.
Fair enough, but I will point out this building has already begun to tip.
Yeah. So I'm just hoping Alder's water bending could freeze and ice freeze this building onto this building since they're touching to hopefully make this side of the building heavier to stop the tipping.
It's certainly an idea. For those at home who do not know why that Alder has water bending, they're not really water bending, they're using the shape water cannon. But they're just using it in a creative way. But yeah, that's an idea. Oh, we lost Alder.
Everything's an idea when you're under enough stress.
Yes. We lost Alder. And sorry about my phone if you just heard that. So Foxy, you going to start evacuating people, or what else are you doing here?
I believe that's my two actions.
Okay. So what's your plan of strategy for evacuating people?
Literally, on my way in to clear any sort of debris that will block any exits, and go rescue people from the higher floors since they'll take more time to get out. Pick them up and super speed them out.
Okay, so the streets are currently crowded with people running around. If you want to go slow, you're gonna have to cut your speed in half. But if you don't, I'm gonna have you make an acrobatics check not to run people over.
Okay, I'm going to do the slow way, so I don't accidentally run over people with my high strength pull.
Then you're only able to make it to the first floor of the building, and it seems most of the people here are already running out of their own accord, but you can help guide the stubborn ones out if you want to.
No, I'm more clearing out debris, so there will be more space out to run out.
Fair enough. So you're clearing out
Because
debris using your strength.
Because right now it's like a funnel, and we don't need a funnel. We need an open channel.
Yeah. Alright, before we get to Alder's turn, by the way, Alder, if you didn't hear, Zoro requested that you use your waterbending to try and freeze the two buildings together since they're currently touching to help keep it upwards like a pivot, not a pivot point, but like a anchor point.
Counterbalance.
Counterbalance, there we go. But we'll get to your turn in a second. Rattle, you're up. You have a turn. What are you going to do on your turn when faced with this incident? Don't forget you can fly.
Oh.
Hello, Older. Did you hear what I said that Zoro requested earlier? Okay. Fly up to the second floor and rewire the elevator to go faster.
Now.
That's safe.
I'm gonna need you to give me 3 checks. One, give me a perception check to see if you can locate generally where you need to go. Okay. And now give me an investigation check to see if you can investigate, if you can quickly find a panel. Which you fail, so you aren't able to find a proper way to hack into the elevator. If you want to try and make it go faster, you can, but the only ways to do that is to mess with the cables now, which is always going to be inherently unsafe. So if you want to try and unsafely make it go faster, otherwise you'd have to end your turn. Well, otherwise you'd waste your action, is what I mean. Keeps looking for a panel not where. Okay, so that will extend to your next turn. Alder, you're up. So you're not going to be freezing the building, you're just going to be making an ice slide? You can't do both in one turn.
I mean, that's probably not possible.
Remember, they only have the shape water cantrips, so they're limited on how much water they can freeze at any given time. They're not frozen. They don't have all those capabilities. As much as they like to pretend to be. Which is ironic, because Alder does actually have a super suit. In the form of the power armor.
It's just a super suit doesn't make their body sub-zero.
Yeah. Cause one form of simple shapes animated. Basically, she can only affect a 5-foot cube of water at a given time. So, yeah.
So they can only do either or.
Right, but so you fly up to the top of the building where the two buildings meet, and you use shape water to try and freeze them together as an anchor point. I am going to need you. Enlarge reduce would not help with shape water, I don't believe. I mean, like, you could make a 5-foot block of ice and then enlarge it. I guess you could do that, but I'm not sure. Well, that might help. Do you have 2 actions, though? That's the question. Because shape water takes your action. Then how are you going to do both in one turn?
Yeah. I'm the only one with double action.
What's the 5th? Isn't 5th level ranger just extra attack? not extra spell. Yeah.
Ice slide.
Oh, so you are actually doing the ice slide, not the freezing the building?
Oh, I am gonna be freezing the.
Okay. So, as you go to freeze the building,
Ice slide.
I just keep hearing you randomly saying ice slide. As you go to freeze the building, I will go ahead and have you give me... what kind of check would this be? Give me an Arcana check, actually. 22. Okay. So you're able to freeze it into a solid anchor point based off of the shaping the water and getting it to be just so. It's not going to keep the building up by itself, but you can, it is slowing the collapse a little bit. If you spend subsequent turns reinforcing it, you can make it stronger. I don't know if making it stronger will make it go even slower, but you did successfully slow down the collapse by, let's say, a turn or two. And yes, I have a set number of turns of how long it's going to take for this to collapse. That's why I'm doing a turn thing. Alright. We're now going to do the police, aka corporate. The police, seeing what Alder is doing, they fly a helicopter over towards the building. They're a little wary of staying away from Alder because of what Alder did to the last helicopter they saw. But they drop a cargo tow anchor. It's a cargo helicopter at this point instead of an attack helicopter. They drop a tow anchor to try and take your time, Ralph, to try and like pull up the building to like reverse its collapsing. If you all know what I'm talking about, right? Like those cargo helicopters with like the little tow cable on them that used to pick up like giant boxes and shipping crates. Yeah, they're using one of those, but on the roof of the building that Alder just iced to try and keep it up more. Which I'll go ahead and have them make an animal handling check for the helicopter. Yeah, I think it's pretty smart too. We'll say he's a skilled pilot. 11! Surprisingly, that barely succeeded.
Helicopter, best animal. Yes, definitely.
Hey, the mount identifies as an attack helicopter. Anyway, yes. So, alright. Corporate has successfully delayed it even longer and is actually keeping it. It's no longer collapsing now. It's just kind of stable. It's still leaning, but it's like just stuck there right now. So the collapse has been averted.
That's better.
Go ahead.
Well, that's better than hasting the collapse.
Right. The collapse is stopped for now, but you know that this isn't permanent because, one, pieces of the building are still crumbling, and two, the helicopter can't stay there forever. No, the pilot is not Stuart Little. What about the blade? Oh yeah, you're having ink blade. I forgot about that. I don't know how that helps right now. But... Alright, we're going to start the start the turn with you, Zoro.
Okay. I'm still zooming around, getting people out.
Oh right, her ink blade can remake a second double spell once per long rest, but it could be any single level spell.
Yeah.
Anyway, what do you do?
Next turn. I'm just on first floor, so I'm going to make my way up to any higher floors with people still in them, and like pick them up and help them get down faster while clearing way so this building exit isn't much of a funnel anymore.
What's your strategy for getting upstairs?
That's a good question because I can assume people are using stairs because elevators are slow and risky.
There are people using both the elevator and the stairs.
Are there multiple stairs or just one?
There is a large set of stairs that are going up and down. And they are quite wide. It seems like you can have up to 4 people of traffic on them, but they're currently packed with people coming down.
Okay. Frick. I'm actually stumped.
Yeah.
I mean, at most, I could just make the exit bigger by... Actually, wait. Can you ping me the entry of this building here?
Sure, it's right here.
Okay, so I'm going to make like an exit hole here safely. And the reason why I'm doing this, even though it may be risky, is because have you ever chopped a tree?
Yeah, I'm aware of what you're trying to do. Basically, you're trying to put a counter lead on it.
Yeah, doing that. Like make a hole here so there's 2 exits for people to get it out faster. And make a counter lead.
I'll put Alder on top of the building since they flew up there. Okay, the question would be, of course, how much precision do you have and how well are you spatially aware? So I'm going to have you make a couple of skill checks, if that's okay.
Okay, fair enough.
Number 1, give me a perception check to see if you can locate where in the building you need to actually shoot to cause this counter lead. Okay.
17.
That's good enough. 2. I'm going to have you give me... What would a general knowledge check be? Would that just be intelligence?
Investigation?
No, because investigation... Well, you already did the find something, though. I'm talking about, like... I'm trying to see how well Zoro knows their geometry.
My intelligence is 3, well, 16, but yeah. Intelligence?
Is it? Well, usually I try to tie it to a stat. I mean, like, the only ones I can think of that would be fitting are Arcana or History, but, like, both of them don't exactly match. I guess give me History. Give me a History check.
Oh boy. I wish it was Arcana. 7. I suck.
Okay, so... You know generally where you should shoot, but you have no real idea as to, like, where specifically on this side of the building you should blow out the supports. So, you can choose to blast if you want to, but you're not going to know, like, where the supports are in the building, necessarily. So, you just go... Do you want to
Either way, I'm making another exit, so might as well.
Alright, and what are you going to use to blast the side of the building out?
Everything well, let's see. Everything I basically have is either highly explosive or just overdo it.
Give me something specific. Also, actually, no, the force shotgun is not good enough in this case.
Let's see. I have my sniper rifle, but that's overdoing it. A guard gun, but that's underdoing it.
Both of those won't work because I need a high explosive of some kind.
My gunblade, probably?
Does your gunblade have explosive rounds?
No, but the rifle does.
Okay. Do you have any frag grenades?
Since I've been looting frag grenades from guards in the past, maybe? I just haven't listed them somewhere else.
Oh, right.
I haven't been listening.
You should have been listing them in your inventory.
Yeah.
Let's put it this way. How many of those frag grenades would you have carried with you into the city?
At least 3,
Okay.
just in case of group attacks.
So go ahead and roll me a d10.
Alder has
What? What was that, Alder?
Alder has flashbang grenades.
Right.
Yeah, but we need something that does actual damage.
Yeah. So go ahead and roll me a d10, Zora.
Roll 1d10. Who's adding me again? I rolled a 4.
You have 4 frag grenades in your inventory. Give me an insight check.
Okay, hold on. Insight. No, that's an intelligence check. Insight with a -1. Oh boy. 8.
You have no idea how big of an explosion these 4 frag grenades are going to be, but they make boom, so.
Well, I'm just going to do just one for safety reasons. I mean, after all, my flaw is I fear death, so if I do 4, that's just stupid. I may die.
Right, but counterpoint, you're stupid. But
True.
yes, you fear death. So fearing death would be enough reason why you only use 1. Okay. So give me an improvised attack roll. As in just roll me a d20 plus your dexterity.
Roll 1d20 plus my dexterity, which is
Modifier.
4.
Yeah. Your dex mod.
Yeah.
Okay. So you
13.
throw the frag. You throw/find a place to place the frag grenade. Do you yell anything for the civilians?
Yeah. Before I even decide to put it, I just I cleared the area.
You can't clear the entire area because there's people streaming in. Because they're streaming down the stairs. Remember?
Fine. Hey, I guess because
They're like over here in the building, by the way.
hold on, let me see the map. Can you ping again?
I pinged.
Okay. High explosive in use.
Okay, so I will go ahead and roll. Well, I'm not gonna roll a dex save for the building. What the hell am I doing?
For the people, more likely, yes.
Okay, do you yell like frag out or something?
Yeah.
Okay.
I yelled this before I used this, so it gives people time to run away. So they should have advantage.
Right. So okay, I'm going to use passive perception in this case, and with advantage, yes. Generally, people are able to understand that you just threw an explosive, so they're staying out of the way of that area, so there won't be collateral in terms of people. How far away are you from the explosion?
I have super speed. I should be able to get out of blast range very fast.
That's not what I asked. I asked how far away are you from the explosion? Like, how far are you standing away?
Hold on, let me measure in squares.
You don't need to measure squares. Because this is not super to scale, so you're for example, the interior of the building would probably be more likely around 50 feet. But then this shows 25. This is half scale.
At least 10 feet away.
Oh, okay. That's within the blast radius.
Oh, never mind. 15.
Okay, that's still within the blast radius.
How big is the blast radius?
20 foot.
Okay, I'm going that far. Yeesh. It's been a long time since I used one. I forgot the blast range, okay?
It's fine. The funny thing is, give me a history check. I want to see if Zoro remembers the blast rage.
Oh god.
Because otherwise he's standing 10 feet away.
Okay. It's just a history check, right?
Yep, history.
God damn it! Cheat! Don't freeze.
It's fine.
My sheet is frozen.
It's
My
fi-
sheet is frozen.
It's fine. I'm laughing and having fun at this point.
Okay. Dang it! That's too far. Go back up. Up. History.
Zoro, you're slowly becoming older. Okay, you barely passed enough because, like, you're about to throw the explosive at Sand, and they're like, wait a minute, I think I'm too close. And so you just panic and move backwards more, which is enough to get you out of the blast radius, because, by the way, the DC was 10, to see if you remember this, and you barely passed.
Good. Oh, good. I pass. I live. I survive.
Since you barely passed, it's just going to clip you, so I'm going to have you take, You can give me a dex save, and if you pass, it will only give you a quarter damage to you. Nope, you
I
didn't
fail
pass.
miserably.
So, you'll take half damage from this.
Okay. How much?
Let me look up the damage of a frag grenade. I forget where it is off game. Yes, by the way, for those of you at home wondering, D&D does have rules on what a fragmentation grenade does in terms of damage. It's in the DMD.
I didn't know I had one specifically for frag grenades.
You can find lots of things there.
Yep. They have smoke grenades, fragmentation grenades, and grenade launchers. DC 15 dex save, taking 5d6 piercing damage on a failed save. Oh, right. And I remember that for these, I changed them to 3d6 piercing, 3d6 bludgeoning, right? Because I always found it weird it was just piercing. But we'll go with 5d6 piercing for now. So, you take 8 damage, Foxy, as you blow a small... Actually, before that, roll me a D1 100. I want to see if you roll really badly. Because if so, I have a really funny outcome.
1d100. 57.
Okay, it wasn't that bad. I was kind of hoping you'd roll like 25 or something. Alright. So, yeah, you caused a small hole about, like, you caused a hole in the wall about, like, a 10-foot chunk of the... Like, there's a 10-foot hole in the side of the building, and you also cracked the floor. And you got some shrapnel in your wrist, so you just took 8 piercing damage. But you have successfully blown another hole outside to the outside of the building.
Come on, people, there's a second exit.
Right. However, give me a perception check, Fox Zero.
Oh boy, how much did I kill?
No. 22. Because of your excellent nose, because you have an advantage on perception checks for spell, right?
Yes, I have advantage on perception.
Right. Because of your excellent nose due to being a shifter, you notice something. You're starting to smell some sort of weird gas.
Oh god, there's a gas leak.
Yeah, seems you might have blown a small hole into a gas main.
God damn it.
Which, by the way, if you rolled really low, that entire gas main was going to explode. If you rolled really low at the D100. And it was just going to be like, a small nuclear bomb went off in the building. Anyway, so there's currently a gas leak, as far as you can tell. Because you know it's a gas leak because you can smell rotten eggs.
Oh god. I don't have anything to seal a gas leak.
And you also don't have anything else you can do on your turn. Because you used up
I'll-
your entire turn.
I have 2 actions.
Yes.
Use them into actions.
You had 2 actions indeed. You used up all of them in all these interactions that you did.
Okay, never mind. I can't do anything.
Yep. Not Zoro. Rattle, you're up. So, are you going to try and give me another investigation check if you want to look for the panel again? I'll also accept Arcana. You still can't find that damn thing. Nope. 1, that was acrobatics, and 2, you already made an investigation check. It's okay. Yeah, you cannot find that thing, and it's frustrating you. If you want to give up on finding it, you can take your turn as normal, but otherwise you're going to spend your action trying to find it, and still failing. Do you want to continue trying to find it, or are you just going to keep, or are you going to do something else? Rattle. Also, now that I think about it, you're in the elevator shaft, aren't you? I'm pretty sure you're in the elevator shaft right now. Is everyone enjoying the music, by the way, now that you can all hear it?
Oh, I am.
Sure, and help me locate the elevator panels faster. Yeah. Okay, Rattle, roll me a D100. 27. So, when Zoro exploded the bottom of the building a little bit, it caused a reverberation through the building, which caused one of the cables in the elevator shaft to start to loosen. And Rattle, you hear a screeching noise coming from above you, as it seems that the elevator is starting to descend rapidly towards your location. It won't reach you this turn, but as you look up, you see the grinding of metal as it's coming down towards you. It'll only reach you in about a turn or two, as the elevator seems to be falling. I mean, to be fair, you did make it go faster. Anyway, on with Alder's turn. Alder, you're up. So, you have a helicopter helping you out, and you see a small explosion in the bottom of the building.
And... oh no, I can't contain the explosion.
No. He's... 1, it's not on your turn, and 2, you're trying to... he was trying to blow a hole in the building. Also, you're currently busy maintaining the... well, you're not maintaining it, but do you want to spend your turn reinforcing the ice on the top of the building, or are you going to investigate the explosion?
I'm trying to make sure everyone leaves.
People are evacuating on their own, though you can hear screaming inside the building. Notably, something else happened, though. When he blew the small hole in the building, it actually caused the entire building to lurch a little bit, but it lurched back in the other direction, so it seems to be reversing the lean a little bit.
Oh, that sounds good.
Would you like to give me a history or perception check to understand why this is happening?
Yeah.
Okay.
Give me a moment.
I would also accept nature, if you want to give me nature. Given it relates to trees. Perception. Okay. You understand generally why this occurred. one, you're guessing Zoro is probably the reason why that explosion happened, and two, you realize that since a hole was blown out of this section, it's putting more force going back because there's less support in that area. So they're likely trying to lean the building the other way by blowing small chunks out of specifically this side of it. So you understand the basic principle. So that was on purpose. What would you like to do?
I'm going inside.
Okay.
I'm going inside.
Which floor are you going to go in? And how are you going to enter? Or, like, how are you going to enter the building?
There's a hole. I can go through the hole.
You'd have to fly all the way back down to the base of the building, back to the first floor. You are currently on the ceiling.
I will go through.
Alternatively, in the ceiling, you see that there's actually a doorway that leads up to the top of the building, so you can actually walk down to the top floor through the stairwell. Or, you know, the entire building's covered in windows, so you can just smash a window to try and get into a floor. You have a couple of options. What do you want to do?
Front seal.
Front and seal? What?
Wait, am I not?
Door. Okay. So you take the door at the top of the building. All right. The door is locked.
Don't care.
Would you like to smash it open or try to lockpick it?
I will break it.
Give me a strength check then, or actually athletics. I'll accept athletics. Okay, you managed to smash down the metal door. It's not that thick of metal, to be fair. You managed to smash down the metal door, and you are in the stairwell currently. You hear panic screaming down from below, but they're going away from you. As it seems, people are running down the stairs in mass, trying to get out of here. There is no one currently on your floor, and as you look down the stairwell, you can see they're about 10 floors down. This is a 20-story building, by the way.
Ooh. No way.
But how big was the previous building, actually, now that I think about it? Wasn't it like 50 floors?
Yeah, you said it's 50 floors.
Okay, so actually, no, this one is also a 50-story building. Apologies. Because this one's the same size as the previous one.
I don't care. I will save them.
What's your strategy for saving them?
Oh, it's a long shot.
I will point out, the building is currently
No, that won't.
not collapsing anymore, and there's people evacuating themselves out of the building. You could do what Zoro's doing, which is clear out rubble, or you could, like, try to motivate people to go faster, or... I don't know, it's up to you. What do you want to do?
Clear out the rubble.
Alright, so are you going to fly down the stairs to try and find that?
Yep.
Okay.
Well, I don't need to fly. I can just land there.
Oh, you're just jumping down the stairwell.
Hell yeah! I'm gonna jump with the power smash. I'm gonna do a Hulk.
Okay, give me an acrobatics check. Hopefully you roll high. Okay. So, I get to paint a ridiculous... This will end your turn, but I get to paint a ridiculous scene. So, imagine for a second a 50-story building with a stairwell going up and down. There is a center column through there. Not actually a column, but there's like a center thing through there where you can see all the way down. There's people running on pretty much all parts of the stairs. And you just see Alder, people don't, the people down there see this. Alder just jumps into the middle section and just narrowly dives their ow! I just hit my own finger. Narrowly dives their way down between all of the stairs, managing to avoid hitting all of the crowds of people as they're literally diving through the middle of the stairs, all the way to the ground floor. And Zoro, you just hear something loud smash into the bottom of the stairs, and partially crack the foundation of the building. I will actually roll damage, not because you're taking damage, but because your armor is taking damage.
Oh, right. It's not immune.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're the only one that's immune, not your armor.
So your armor and the ground that you landed on took 302 bludgeoning damage.
Oh god. Hopefully they don't crash into the gas pipe.
I will point this out. You made a crater in the ground where you hit. And roll me a D100 to see if there's any civilians there when you landed. 41. Okay. There was civilians there, but you managed to yell down at them before they... what did you yell down at them to get them to get out of your way? Just run?
Yes.
No, Arby's, I don't want a commercial. Shut up. New quirky combat, because this is quite quirky right now. So, okay, you yell run, people panic and run as you just... So, you remember those stairs that existed before Zoro? They aren't there anymore as you just smash a large 10-foot crater into the bottom of the stairs, basically destroying the bottom of the stairs. As well as smashing yet another hole in the building, and another thing happens though, Alder.
What?
Two things. One, your armor is heavily cracked and is now no longer working properly. It's malfunctioning. And two, you punched into the gas main. So there is now currently gas leaking everywhere, and you are inside of a giant pipe because you landed inside the gas main. Thankfully, you're wearing power armor, so you're not going to be suffocated in here right now. But that's currently breaking too. So yeah, you're fine, but you kind of wrecked everything else in the process. It's okay though. It's hilarious.
Is it bad to say I'm okay with this?
Is it bad to say I'm okay with this? So, corporate's turn now. While the helicopter is still trying to hold the building up, there's police officers swarming the streets trying to help evacuate people and help them go in orderly fashion. As well as there's currently what I call the special forces, like the SWAT of this one. I forget what I called them. Anyway, there's also currently military police pouring into the actual side of the building that Zoro blew up to investigate what happens. And they just kind of swarm in and then see just Alder crashing and causing a crater at the bottom of the stairs. And a lot of the general reactions is just like, what the fuck are you guys doing?
Vehicle.
And that will be the end of their turn as they help evacuate more people and guide them through the streets. Zoro, you're up.
Sorry, I was gone for a while. It was checking if some doors were locked. What happened?
A lot of things. Alder's turn happens, and there's currently a crater where the bottom of the stairs used to be, as they jumped 50 floors down in one move. And they also cracked their power armor and punched a hole into the gas main.
Oh boy.
So, there's a 10-foot crater where the stairs used to be. The bottom of them. And also, currently, military police are pouring into the hole that you made. See what Alder did, and they're just basically yelling, "What the fuck are you guys doing?"
At this
You
point,
have to say.
sir, we're just chaotic, okay? Hey, Alder,
Yeah.
be sure to seal up that hole with your water powers. Also, we'll seal this other hole. Well, not the wall, the hole of the gas, the crack of the gas leak. Hey,
Hole! They blew up a section of the pipe. They didn't blow up, but they punched through a section of the pipe. There's an entire section of pipe gone.
yeah. So
By
there's
the
a
way,
major gas leak.
yeah, by the way, you see that damage? You see that 50d10 roll that I made?
Yeah.
That's how much damage they did when they fell. They're immune to the damage, but not their armor and the thing. Also, their armor is starting to malfunction. Because of how much damage it took. The fact that it's still working is a testament to Bolt's craftsmanship. At all.
Okay, I need to think. How to smart this. I can't go upstairs because 1, there's a crater, and 2, it's packed full of people.
Right, which there is still people swarming down the stairs, but now people are starting to get pushed down the stairs because the people at the bottom are not wanting to move further down because there's a crater there, but people behind them don't know that, so they're now pushing people into the crater.
Damn it. Dang it, Alder, why do you must do these things? Because I'm just sick of freezing the building.
It's fun.
No, it's not. Okay, I have a stupid idea, but what if I use the force gun to make a bridge?
I don't know how.
And last I checked, you said the force gun makes a force like a flat wall shield, right?
No.
That was probably something else.
That was something else. That was Wall of Force. No, the force gun literally shoots small force fields that are basically pellets, which does force damage.
Okay, I remember I had a weapon that shoot out a force field wall.
I don't remember this. Does anyone else remember this?
No.
Dang it.
No. You think of the force shotgun, which no, it's just a shotgun. It's not a wall of force.
Okay. So that's out the window. I can't make a bridge because I don't have the right stuff for it. Radius blast, extra. No. Divides my. No! I mean, I could make a bridge, I just don't know how fast I can make one.
No.
I have.
You can't reasonably make one, and also if you bridged over the crater, there's still people in the crater. Because they got
Older, why?
It's fine.
You say that as you're in a gas pipe, and any ignition could blow up everyone sky high.
That's fun.
Alder, how are you out murder hoboing Zoro?
Alder's just Alder.
I would have passed out from the gas.
The answer.
Yeah, most of the civilians are actually passing out from the gas.
God damn it. I can't use another explosion to make a hole because that's a bad idea.
Also, there's currently military police in your face questioning why you're all doing things.
It's fine.
No, it's literally not. Okay, I'm just going to inform the police that there's because of someone. Okay, they already know someone made a hole at the stairs, and I'm just like, okay, I have no clue what to do. IRL.
Okay.
Second hope is best I can hope for is like ask and pray.
Okay, so I'm going to take that as you end your turn in confusion because you're too indecisive.
Yeah. Thanks,
offense.
Alder. Yeah, none taken.
Riddle, you're up. So you're in the elevator shaft. There's an elevator speeding towards you, and you hear a large explosion beneath you, off to your right, as the stairwell's to the right of the elevator. You would not have passed out from the gas, Rattle, because the gas is not going up the elevator shaft really. And two, you're wearing power armor. The power armor filters out the gas. So you guys don't have to worry about passing out, but the civilians do. The civvies, as they're called, maybe. It's going to use my short sword to slow down the what are you going to do to slow down the falling elevator with your short sword? I'm curious.
Why did I just
I'm
think
intrigued.
step in wall?
I'm curious what they think they're doing. I'm not saying it won't work. I'm just saying I'm curious what they think they're doing. I am falling into one of the rolling gears. There is not rolling gears. It is currently a cable system, basically. You'd have if you
I
want
think he mean. I think he means the wheel that holds the cable. Like he's going to
Yeah.
try to snap it shut.
but you're below the elevator and it's coming down towards you, so you have no way to fly up there to get to it because you have to fly through the elevator to do that. Because you are currently like on the third/second floor, and it's coming down from like the 8th floor, and you'd have to fly all the way up to the 50th floor if you want to get to this.
That's what you'll be trying to do anyways.
So what? Your strategy for avoiding the elevator is to fly through the elevator?
Okay.
Right. How are you going to try and stop it, is what I'm asking. Because you don't really have a way to be able to just jam the short sword into the gears, given the fact that the elevator is blocking your way from getting up there. So,
You're underneath the elevator, and the elevator's going to crash on top of you, like Alder's doing the elbow dive.
yeah. And you saw how much damage that
How
was.
did we get two people's elbow?
I don't know, Alder. How did we?
I'm
That's-
just flapping.
I know. I just harassing you for some reason. You have a couple of ways you can try and stop the elevator, but the jamming into the gears is not one you have access to right now because of your current, where you currently are. You can choose to try and fly out of one. You can choose to try and pry open one of the elevator doors if you want to like get out that way. Or if you want to just like put your body in the way, you can try and use the power armor to quote unquote lift the elevator and slow it down. That still won't let you suddenly reach the 50th floor when you're currently on like the 4th.
Wait, are you thinking like stabbing as many things into the side of the wall so when the elevator hits them, it slows down the impact?
Oh.
It's a ranged spell attack. It won't give you that much range.
Yeah.
Also,
So-
it doesn't matter because the gears have total cover because of the elevator filling. the
No.
shaft.
I think I have an idea of what Rattle's doing. So
Yes, I heard your idea. They haven't confirmed whether that's their idea or not. As far as I know, they're still doing the gears. Sorry for cutting you off. I just don't want you to repeat yourself because I heard you the first time. The new idea is, oh, yeah, okay, so you're going to start jamming things into the side of the walls to try and slow it down, basically. Okay, let me look up what Hail of Thorns does. Wait, I just realized, do you have the spell spike growth or web? Then tell me what it did. Do you have a spike growth or web?
Oh wait, you just gave me an idea.
That still doesn't tell me what it does. Next time you hit a creature with a ranged weapon, spell creates a halo towards the spell's range. In addition to the normal effect, the target attack the creature hit 1d8 piercing. This doesn't restrain them at all. This just deals extra piercing damage.
Well, true.
It just makes thorns. It doesn't make brambles or anything. You would need something like spike growth or freaking web. Web would be better.
If the dorms are still physical, I guess that would work. How big are the dorms?
It just causes thorns to cover their weapon now. Which, like, yeah. If you want to use your turn using that, can't I use acid splash to make it stop? No, that's not how that works.
No. Acid splash does not work like that. It's not sticky glue.
This is not balloon
It's
power
acid.
defense. Sorry, get hit.
It's acid.
I meant
Meant to the area it's falling through. What, the bottom? Do you want it to fall through the bottom of the building?
yeah. You want it to fall further?
I'm not sure. I'm not understanding what you're trying to say. Are you trying to get out of the elevator shaft? Because if so, there's doors to help it get out. To help you get out, sorry, that you can try and pry open. I don't know if you're trying to get out or if you're trying to make it fall further. Yeah, I'm lost too. Well, I'm just going to take it as Rattle has indecision and ends their turn. So, Alder, you're up.
Web.
Wait, what about the government? Don't they have a turn?
They're after Alder.
Oh.
Anyway,
I'm going to use web.
on what? You're in the crater currently, and there's a bunch of unconscious civilians around you. You're not in
Actually-
the elevator shaft.
God damn it. You
Nice.
did-
Nice.
Can I put them in a ball with the nanobites? The nanobots? Like, can I
Oh.
condense them into, like...
Condense what into a ball?
Like, the civilians, can I place them all in the nanobots as, like, a ball type thing?
Depends. Because what's your goal with the nanobots right now? Are you trying to lift them out of the pipe, or what are you trying to do?
Lift them out of the pipe and out the building.
You can't get them all the way out of the building. Alright, give me an animal handling check to see what you can accomplish with these guys. 21. Okay, give me an athletics check, because this is going to use your strength. So, give me athletics. Okay. You're able to reasonably... actually, no. Hold on. Roll me a D100, actually, because your power armor is malfunctioning. Right.
Oh.
Great.
Okay, your power armor
Oh,
manages
that's
to work
lucky.
normally. Thank goodness. Because if you rolled really low, it might, for example, shoot its laser rifle into an area full of gas.
Oh god, no!
Anyway, but no, yeah, it's working perfectly right now. So, okay, you're able to use the augmented strength of the power armor in combination with your nanobots to start lifting people out of the elevator shaft out of this crater that you made. and up into the main floor of the building. It's going to take your entire action to do this, but you started slowly lifting people out of the crater and up into the main area. Do you tell anyone? Give any advice, or shall we just end your turn there?
I'm going to tell whoever in there to help me take them out the building.
Currently, the people on the stairwell are trapped because they have no way to get into the main floor, given the fact you destroyed the bottom of the stairs.
Thank you very much, Alder, for making everything super hard for no reason other than funny haha. It's not a problem, but it is clearly a problem.
You're
Okay.
digitizing again.
Okay, Zero, 1, you have a digital mic currently. And 2, don't harass Fox Warrior too much about this. We don't want to actually cause drama between players here.
Okay.
Yeah. But yes, it was something that made things worse, but it was fun. And honestly, this is more entertaining. So,
I'm just gonna stay back
yeah.
and don't move.
Also, there is corporate people yelling at what you're doing. Do you tell them anything?
I have people here. I'm trying to save them. Do not rush me.
Okay, fair enough. I have a new idea and looked on Google for stuff. Okay, well, your turn is going to be coming up later because we skipped your turn. How to survive inside a plummeting elevator. But you're not inside a plummeting elevator. And an elevator is plummeting towards you. Anyway. So. Okay, that was your entire turn. You're able to get most of the people out of the crater at this point. It's going to take you a little bit more. Corporate's turn. Okay. As you get the final amount of people out of the crater, I am going to roll a D100 to see what corporate does. $30. Okay. So, this is not good. A couple of things happen. Number one, they pull out some of their it's not riot shields. They pull out some of their portable cover. You ever seen like those portable cover things for police where they can like set them up around them?
Actually, no.
Oh, I'll probably get a picture of it for you later. But basically, they're deployable cover. But anyway, they take out some of those and use those to form a makeshift bridge for the people to walk from this what's left of the stairwell to the other side of the crater. It's not perfect, but it will do long enough for people to go through. When in combination with Alder's nanobots helping to hold up the bridge. However, while this is also going on, there is some actual military police with helmets and gas masks entering the building, heading towards the stairwell and basically saying, "You're under arrest, Alder." As they are going to arrest you for, quote, an act of public terrorism, as they put it.
Oh my goodness.
No, thank you. I'm trying to help.
Right. So that is Corporate's turn. We currently have some spooks heading towards Alder's location as we get back to Zoro. Zoro, you're up.
I'm going. Since I'm assuming they're passing through the hole I made on the side of the wall.
No, they're going to the entrance.
Okay.
But there is currently civilians going out the hole that you made.
I'm going to check on the stairwell since there's clearly an explosion and something happening.
So when you check out the stairwell, you see Alder's nanobots helping to hold up portable, what seems to be some sort of makeshift bridge that Corporate's making, and people evacuating, as well as, like, several dozen unconscious bodies on the main floor of just unconscious citizens.
Okay.
And,
Do I see the
large amount. You don't see the gas, but you smell large amounts of gas.
No. I mean the people that's trying to arrest Alder right now.
Oh, the people trying to arrest Alder are not at the stairwell. They're actually heading towards the stairwell, but they're in the main entrance.
Okay.
They're about halfway through the first floor at this point.
Any other corporate police official bodies near me?
Yeah, the other ones are the ones that are currently deploying and helping to hold up the bridge.
Okay. I'm going to ask for some of them to basically help me out carry out the bodies. These.
Okay, give me
So,
a persuasion check.
Do I have advantage because, well, you know.
No. Even if you have advantage for helping you evacuate, but disadvantage for the fact that you're a criminal.
Fair enough.
So it cancels out. So no, you're rolling.
15.
Let me roll insight. I said 1d20 plus 2, not 1d20 equals 2. It rolled worse.
Thanks.
Okay. Fuck, I dropped my fidget toy. Alright, you managed to... the guys... You know what? Hold on.
Fine, we'll help you out.
What?
I did the Combine voice, them saying, fine, we'll help you out. As they start helping you evacuate some of the... They start helping you evacuate some of the people on the ground. However, more people stream in to help do this. The people that are going to arrest Alder are still heading towards to arrest Alder. As it seems they don't care as much about... As seems they don't care as much about... Oh, by the way, you see, by the way, they aren't dozers, but they're very heavily equipped military police. They're heading towards Alder's direction. As in, like, they have powerful rifles and, like, better body armor and stuff than the average guard.
Do I pass by them?
Yes, they are passing by you as you are,
I'm going to quickly, like, tell them, there's unconscious people. Please help bring them out.
They say, silence, criminal. And just ignore you.
Wait, do I have any spell slots?
You used your action to start escorting the bodies out. Well, actually, sorry,
Yeah, I
you
have
had
two action.
Right, you had two action.
Yeah. I could do command, but I don't know. Well, if I should waste my last spell slot thanks to Alder. But yeah.
Do you have two
Wait.
spell slots?
I only have one.
Yes.
One level 1 left.
And you can only cast a spell if you have two spell slots, if you remember.
No, that was for Alder's ruling because he's a pure mage.
No, it's because that's the case for all magic because of how magic works in this campaign. Given the fact that there being so little ambient magic to pull from in this campaign.
What does Asconic Touch does? Oh wait, it's just acid hands. No, that doesn't help. Yeah, Alder's screwed. I'm just helping. I'm just using my both actions to help bring out unconscious people.
Alright, Randall, you're up. So what do you want to do with the elevator? Actually, roll me a D100, Randall, because I want to see if it is currently about to impact you or not. This quirky combat music is fitting surprisingly well to this shenanigans.
To be fair, I just wanted to help.
Yes. We are aware. Your method of help isn't always helping, but we are aware that you had good intentions. Ronald, it's your turn. I asked you to roll a D100. 23. Okay. Give me a dexterity saving throw.
Seven.
Okay, you fail, and as you finally decide what to do, but when you look up to see it, the elevator is inches from your face as it crashes directly with your armor and just starts smashing you downwards.
Oh boy.
I will go ahead and have you take a. You won't take falling damage. I'll have you take a little bit of bludgeoning damage right now. But you aren't going to take the full damage until it actually hits the bottom of the elevator shaft. So currently, you're just kind of pressed against the bottom of the elevator as it's shoving you downwards. But you do take 2d. You do take 10 bludgeoning damage. Yes, this does injure your wings, as well as your power armor. But like you're not falling 50 stories, so. You're more fine. More importantly, though, you're currently kind of trapped against the bottom of the elevator, heading straight towards the bottom. You're gonna have like a turn or two before it hits the bottom of the elevator, and you take way more falling damage until it hits the bottom of the elevator shaft. So, what are you gonna do? You're kind of in a panic moment right now, so you don't die. Just gonna use the power armor jet boost to make it slow down with the armor strength. Okay, good idea.
So basically, Superman and slowing down an airplane crash. Got it.
Kind of, except more like Iron Man trying to hold back the Hulk, I would say.
True.
Okay. So, I am going to have you give me an athletics check. Actually, you're going to need to do 2 checks. Athletics and then Arcana. Okay. Okay. So, you use your bonus action to. How many charges are you going to expend on your on the speed to how many charges are you going to expend? So that way you can increase your speed, because the amount 2. All right, so you're able to slow it down by 20 feet per turn, but you feel that it's still speeding down towards you as this thing is basically moving more or less 100 feet per turn, if not faster. This thing is moving quite fast. Yeah, actually 100 feet per turn. So you're able to slow it down to like 80 feet per turn. But it's still hitting directly towards the bottom. So you'll have one more turn after this of stuff to do. So after that, we will move to Alder. It's your turn. You hear military police coming towards you, but your nanobots are currently helping to hold up the bridge for the people to go by. So what do you want to do?
They're all going by. They're all leaving the building, right?
There is people, yeah, the civilians are leaving the building, but there is people flooding from the top floors, from the upper floors across the bridge that you're reinforcing. So you're kind of, there's still people crossing the bridge that you're reinforcing, but yes, they are leaving the building. You can choose to move, but if you do, you might run the risk of the nanobots being unable to hold up the bridge on their own. Actually, before anything, roll me a D100, because your power armor is malfunctioning. We're going to be rolling that every turn to see if it does a random function, because you might not get a turn. Okay! No, you don't get a turn. As well, okay, you do get a turret, but your power armor malfunctions and, quote, begins to spark. Guess why that's bad?
Oh god.
You're standing in a gas main
Filled with gas.
that is currently leaking gas up into the bridge that you're holding up. It ignites. So, I now need to go look up how much damage a gas main explosion does. Give me a second.
Alder may be immune from the explosion, but everyone else is not.
It's gonna be doing fire damage.
Wait, Alder's weak to fire?
I don't believe they have immunity to fire.
Not weak, not strong.
Yeah, they do not have immunity to fire. They have immunity to bludgeoning, but they don't have immunity to fire.
We're not just a circus. We're not just an act. We're the entire circus.
Yeah. Okay, so now I have a rough idea. So, all of a sudden, Alder, your entire vision begins to get filled with fire. As fire spreads around you in a ball and then up through the gas main into the civilians above, causing screaming as the bridge and civilians just catch on fire, and it starts spilling out fire up the stairs and into the main floor. The amount of fire damage, if I may make a joke, the amount of fire damage is yes, but let me go ahead and roll it. As Alder, you're not going to get dex save. The citizens will, but they're going to fail the dex save. I know that, because they need to roll really high. Actually, I'll have them roll the dex save.
They are in ground zero.
Nope. None of them make the dex save. Okay. So this will be the equivalent of 2 9th level fireballs.
Ooh.
So, just how much damage is that? Well, that is, let's see, 8d6 plus 8d6. That's 16d6. And then, 6, so that is 30d6 fire damage. As there is just a explosion that makes the crater even bigger as fire is pouring out into the building at this point. Alder, you take 111 fire damage.
Ooh.
What?
Yeah, you took 111 fire damage.
That's basically death.
Hold on. Checking to see if there's something,
I don't think that's enough to instant kill you, but let me double check.
I know that's enough to ability?
Do. No, that's not enough to instant kill me.
Unbearable.
They have 93 max HP, so they are going to be knocked to. They're at 0. They're below 0, but they're not dead immediately. They're just unconscious. However, all the civilians that were in the bottom section of the stairs, as well as the bridge, as well as pouring into the main building, they're all fried. That was probably at least a good couple dozen civilians that just died, as well as a bunch of military police as well. As a bunch of the corporate goons also ended up dying as a result of this. Notably, though, would you like to hear some good news, Alder?
Yes.
The people who are coming to arrest you are also dead.
Oh, that's the good news.
So you're not.
I know you're going to say something.
That's the good news.
I thought you were going to say a dark. For a moment, I thought you were going to say a dark joke, like there's no more people to save.
No, there is still people to save because there's people on the other floors. However, the fire is quickly spreading throughout the building. So now you got a new problem. To be fair though, by this point, most of the people have evacuated the building, so there's like a quarter of them left, including the dead ones. So like really an 8 at this point.
Oh wait, I have cure wounds.
Right. Also, thank God your armor is made of ironwood and not regular wood, or else your armor would have caught on fire. But thankfully, it's ironwood, not regular wood.
God damn it.
Okay.
Wait. No, there's nothing I can do to pick up immunity to fire or resistance to fire.
Nope.
Do werewolves have... no, they don't have resistance to fire.
No, you're thinking of the Luke Gowl, which is the super werewolf.
Yeet.
Because the Luke Gowl
Okay.
has
I'm sorry,
resistance
you
to
can't...
damage. Second.
You can't blame me for trying.
Well, to be fair, this one wasn't your fault. Your armor sparked. Unless you want to say it's your fault because your armor sparked because you cracked your own armor. But I don't consider this your fault because, like, your armor happened to malfunction. It's like if you left your pilot light on. Werewolves do not have regeneration in D&D.
You're thinking of Steel Defenders.
Yeah. I know they do in my campaign, but this is not my campaign, so...
I have a vague idea of what to do, but I don't know whose turn is it next.
It's Alder's turn. Technically, their turn never started. Loop Garou have regeneration, yes. They're not a Loop Garou, they're a regular werewolf. But anyway, Alder, it's still technically your turn, but, you're unconscious. However, oh god, you know what I just realized?
Oh.
I was about to say...
Of the armor.
What was that, Foxy?
I just remember autopilot of the armor that's built in.
Right.
Wait,
But the
wait,
armor's
wait, I found
malfunctioning.
something.
What? Is that a thing for normal werewolves?
Yes.
Okay. Then, you aren't unconscious, thankfully. But you did
What's
take...
111 divided?
You took 55 damage.
I still live.
Somehow Alder is alive, and, however, there is a problem. With this firestorm, your armor finally quits and shuts down. You've successfully damaged your power armor enough that its systems no longer function. It is now just a 2 ton of extra weight on you that is no longer powered.
Oh god.
Yeah. You're standing in a burning gas main. You're gonna try and take off your power armor? To be fair, the fire
Can't it go, no, it can't go mobile mode.
your power armor doesn't function at all currently. It stopped functioning.
God, I just now thought of the scene where Iron Man is stuck in his armor and needs the Avengers' help to take it off so he can breathe.
Right, that will be a concern for Alder, yes. That's what I was getting at. Especially because there's fire around. It's consuming all the oxygen.
I'm gonna remove the suit.
Okay, when you remove the suits, give me a constitution check.
Oh, Constitution check.
Sorry, no, constitution save. My bad. Roll a constitution save. Okay. You managed to pull off the suit and then walk directly into the burning fire because you are surrounded by fire. It deals 2d4 fire damage. Sorry, it deals 4d4 fire damage to you, but you managed to steel your nerves enough that you can continue functioning without just, screaming in pain. Anyway, are you going to try and claw your way out of the crater? Or jump, or whatever. You took 5 more fire damage.
I'm gonna jump.
Alright. There is a bridge above you. It's a burning bridge, but there's still a bridge above you. So I'm going to have you make an athletics check to see if you can punch through the bridge.
What check?
Athletics. Okay, you managed to steel yourself enough to jump out of the actual crater, crash through the bridge, which is now covered in burning bodies, and land onto the main floor with a roll as you collapse onto the ground of the main floor. Your body, your fur currently on fire as you're actively burning. And you land at Zoro's feet.
Alright, son.
You're stupid. Why do you think diving
So are
was a
you.
good idea?
I mean, she's got
Well, at
you
least
there.
I didn't make a 10 feet. At least I didn't make a 10 feet crater.
It's not my fault. I didn't plan.
As the DM, I'll point out, how does Zoro know it's 10 feet? They didn't measure it.
I'm just spitting nonsense.
I know. Now Zoro knows how I feel between it. Yes, now you know Red on Darkstar is pain.
Yes.
Can water put out gas fire? No.
No.
Well, kind of, but no.
You have to
You need a
smother it.
lot of water. You need to dump like a small lake on this to get to be able to put it out with water.
Alder, when I hear you, wait. No, I should save this on my turn.
Alder's not dead, they're just currently burning.
Yeah, is it my turn or nah?
That was Alder's turn, meaning now it's Corporate's turn.
Ah.
So, Corporate is, roll me a D1. I'm gonna roll D100.
100. 100.
83.
Ooh.
Currently Corporate is somewhat panicking. The helicopter holding up the building is still holding it up. However, the pilot in there is panicking and radioing into the main corporate office. We have a gas leak! We have a gas leak! As people on the ground are scrambling to basically put out the fires wherever they can and evacuate people, as you hear sirens off in the distance as fire trucks and ambulances start rushing towards the scene. However, something else happens on this turn. Would you like to know what that is?
Rattle crashing into the ground with an elevator on top of him.
No, that will be on Rattle's turn. I said on this turn, because on Corporate's turn. Off in the distance, away from the battlefield, far away in a possibly other realm, Bolt is watching a computer screen and sees a small blip go out. Bolt sighs and says, "God damn it, Alder, what did you do this time?" as he saw the signature of Alder's armor wink out. Which he doesn't know if that means Alder is dead. But that does mean that he knows that Alder's power armor is off. Yes, Bolt can monitor your position through your power armor.
Yay! That might not be good.
Alder, give me a history check.
History check?
Yes. I want to see if something occurs to you. Granted, you're on fire. So this will be a hard check. You begin to have a slow moment of realization as you go, crap, my armor's off. The bolt is coming. You have that realization moment, Alder. Anyway, yeah, he's screaming, just screaming. Zoro, now it's your turn.
Okay, I have one spell slot left. How much HP does Alder have right now?
They
24.
They have 24 out of 93 HP.
Okay, on the map, what's the nearest fire extinguisher? What fire hydrant? Those red things.
There is not any fire hydrants around, but there
Not
is an industrial-sized fire extinguisher on one of the walls of the building.
I'm going to get that. Hopefully, it still works and put out all the fire, starting with Alder, on their face.
Okay, so you run over to Alder and spray them directly in the face. Are you actually aiming for their face?
No, just generally at the fire, but somewhat at the face.
Okay, so you spray Alder down, aiming at the face first, and then spraying the rest of their body. Alder, would you like to make a dex save to try and not get it directly in the face? Okay. Alder manages to put their hands up in time to not get sprayed directly in the face. As they probably screech something about not the squirt bottle.
Yeah, anyways, put out the fire. At least try.
As you currently
Alder...
just
Alder
cover
wants-
them in what looks to be like a weird sort of whipped cream, just spraying out of this thing because of how thick the fire foam is.
Yeah, that's good. Alder, hopefully you can use this to put... is there still people on the stairwell or no?
The people that are now running back up the building because there's fire coming up the stairwell towards them.
Yeah. There's no point in trying to make an ice bridge there now.
Yeah. By the
Hopefully,
way, this is the kind of fire.
we need to go to the... We need to go to the elevator. Basically, tear out the elevator itself and make like an ice slide all the way down. Oh, can you do that without making another hole somehow?
Shut up. It's not my fault.
Alder says from within her liquid blanket that she's now stuck in. Notably,
After the fire's out...
notably, you put out Alder. There's still the main fireball, and you're not going to be able to put that out just because it's pulling fuel from the gas main. And if you ever see a natural gas fire, that usually only goes out when they run out of natural gas.
Okay, but you use your water power to clog up the pipe, so there's no more feeding in.
Alder is currently on the ground, hurting. Why are you asking Deb to do that?
Because I have literally nothing to help.
Okay.
All I can do is put out fire and go to rattle.
So to answer your question, Alder, yes, but it will take a while, and it won't be able to repair some of the more delicate parts. So you're going to need. It's just going to repair the main body, so you're going to need to go back to Bolt if you want to actually get the armor functional again.
A good thing Bolt is watching.
Yes. So, Rattle, we're gonna move on to you. What would you like to do to get out of the elevator shaft? Yes, the suit cannot protect you from stupid.
I did a quote. I'm pretty sure no one knows what the quote is, but basically, the sword can cut through anything but stupid.
Also, yes, Rattle, that is a perfect gift for what Foxy just did to Fox Warrior. So, Rattle, you're currently speeding towards the bottom. You're about to hit You're speeding towards and are going to hit the bottom of the elevator shaft at the end of this. My stake may burn. Would use all the core of the armor to make the elevator stop. Okay! So, you are able to actually stop the elevator and get it to stop on the first floor as well as get out, but you used up all of the power charges in the armor to do this, meaning you have about an hour of power left in the armor and can only use its main functions for that hour. The reason why I say this is because the armor normally takes one charge every hour just to maintain basic functions. So you currently have just the basic functions, and that's it. But you did successfully stop it. You no longer take a crap ton of crap ton of falling damage. So yay! And you rescued the people that were in the actual thing. Also, why did my
We did it!
I just imagined that one SpongeBob scene with the town on fire and said we saved the day.
Yeah.
That's
Hold on.
basically us right now.
Also, put rain back on. God damn it, I'm gonna get copyrighted. But yes, that one. We're gonna put some rain in the background. Thank you, whoever that was. I think that was Aldous who did that.
That was me.
Yeah. I don't know, can I get copyrighted for using that fanfare? Because if not, I'm putting that on my soundboard.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, we'll take off the armor.
Let's not do it just in case.
Okay, so you're able to take off the armor pretty well. You still have an hour of power in it, so you can take off and then start grips your wings. Which your wings are actually kind of torn. They're not ripped off, but they're torn pretty badly and they're bleeding. Yeah. There is holes in the wing, yes, as well as actually one of the bones on the top ridge of the wing is actually broken. So one of their wings is actually straight up broken. It isn't having holes in it. Yep, you will not be able to fly.
I can imagine Rattle sees the giant fireball and me and him. Well, her.
Yeah, it's funny. The citizens actually run out of the elevator thinking they're free and then see the giant fireball that's spreading towards them and they just get back in the elevator and close the door. Just because they think they'll be safer in there as the fire is spreading throughout the main floor. The elevator won't move, but yeah. Actually, you know what? No, let's get this. No, I don't want the Old Spice commercial. Shut up. Baseballs, what happens this time? He's leaving you two alone.
This time I didn't do anything. Hey, just shut up and help me get Alder out. Oh, this place is a lost cause.
Meanwhile, you see Alder covered underneath a pile of white fluid, which is liquid fire detergent. Also, remind me, Alder, I do want to actually talk to you about something after the stream.
Hey.
Yeah. Your character, but also other stuff too. Yeah, like the only person who isn't hurt badly here is Zoro. Everyone else is hurt pretty badly. Yeah.
Okay.
Currently,
can
Rattle
heal.
is bleeding out. Not Cathanas. Alder is bleeding out. Alder's armor is destroyed. Rattle's armor is out of power.
Okay. I can heal both. No, actually, no, that's a lie. I can only heal one of you.
Right.
Just help me. Just help me, Drug. You turn on the sound. It's kind of overwhelming.
I'll turn it
Yeah,
down.
it's very loud.
Apologies. How's this?
Thank you. Yeah, that's better. Now I hear nothing.
I want you to be able to hear
Yeah,
something.
now I hear something. Yeah. Jeez. I only have one spell slot left. Due to who now me needing me to have 2 spell slots for no reason.
What are you planning on doing with the spell slot anyway? What were you going to do with it?
Cure wounds. You know, the only thing that
Okay.
can help.
You can do cure wounds, but here's the thing.
Are you?
Here's the thing, though. They have a broken wing. Healing spells won't repair broken limbs. You
Yes,
need,
I know, but at least it'll help.
I guess, it'll arbitrarily move their health bar number up.
Okay. Rattle, just help me. Yes, I know I'm a paladin, but how does that help? Yes, I have lay on hands, but I have currently 0 because I had 0 res since entering the city.
Right, and also, Rattle, it's not your turn.
Yeah. So
You finish your turn.
basically, I'm going to use both of my actions to get these 2 out of the building.
Okay. Use both of your actions to get these 2 out of the buildings. Got it. You managed to successfully get them out of the building. Do you get Rattle's power armor or no? Actually, hold on. Roll me a D100.
Oh boy.
Uh,
I'm going to roll low this time.
actually, I guess
Are like bread, but that doesn't.
you turned into a robot.
Funniest thing is, anytime you get mad, it turns you automatically into a robot.
52.
Okay. So first off, I guess we can do the whole you only use one spell slot thing. Because I just remembered Flame doesn't approve of that, so you can use a spell slot in Cure Wounds if you want to. And 2, the armor actually follows you, as its automatic function means it follows Rattle. And it still has power. Alder, not your armor, Rattle's armor. Because Rattle armor still has an hour of power in it.
No, that's not what I said. Wow, that's not what I said. Oh, I said oh because I'm like, oh my god. Wait, it doesn't cost 2 slots?
Yeah. Because I realized that Flame doesn't like that as a concept. I forgot about that fact. And Flame's the main DM, so technically I can't make something a rule that he won't allow. Yeah, you can do more things now. Anyway, point is, you managed to get both of them out and the armor follows you. So you're all outside the building. The street is currently in a bit of chaos right now, as vehicles are flooding everywhere. And as you all exit the building, you hear there's a bunch of military police outside going, "Freeze! Don't move!"
God damn it.
And pointing their guns
Well,
at you.
I guess this is it for us. I guess this is it for us. weak. I have no magic. Like, you're out of power. You're broken, and I'm stupid.
Rattle.
And my
It is your
girlfriend
turn.
is all the way. As,
Actually, wait, it's not Rattle's turn. Alder, it's your turn.
oh,
Alder does rope trick.
Alder does rope trick and tells Zoro to climb up the rope.
okay. How do I get these two up? Because I have no more actions.
Alder
You-
is up.
no, you still have Alder. Actually, give me a Constitution save, Alder. Because you are still in immense pain. Okay, yeah, you managed to will yourself to start climbing up the rope and get up there. Zoro, because of your power armor, you're actually able to carry both of them at your normal walking speed. So, I'll give me a dex save to see if you can take your reaction to go up the rope.
Oh boy. I'm going to this.
It's also a dex save for a different reason, too. Because guess what happens when you start climbing up the rope, Alder? They start shooting you with guns.
Oh,
People shoot at us.
Because they told you to freeze and not move.
Thought so.
And you started moving immediately.
My sheet decided to not work at the moment.
Do you need me to roll it?
Hold on.
Also, I tried to move Alder's sheet and it just noped out of the actual roll 20. So now I can't get to Alder's sheet. For those of you on
is impervious.
for those of you that on stream that saw that, you saw what happened. I tried moving it downwards and it just yeeted itself off my mouse cursor off the top of the screen. So I don't know what that glitch was, but Alder's sheet is currently in the void. It's in the abyss. I can't do anything about it. Anyway, let me go make a save for Zoro.
Yeah, roll. My sheet is currently deciding not to load.
Your sheet has given up. 13.
Yeah.
Okay.
13.
You get hit by 3 of the bullets, but you do manage to actually climb up with Rattle. Rattle, you get shot by 1 of them. And Alder, you also get shot by 1 of them. So, which do you want to start with?
What does bullets count as?
Piercing.
Magical piercing or not?
Non-magical.
I'm immune.
Okay. You got shot in your wing, Rattle.
Ooh.
Because they hit you in the back, so they hit you in one of your wings. Alder, you got shot in once in the leg, once in the butt, and once in the back of your head.
She just ignores going up.
Right. Alright, so let me go ahead and open
Wait, I have a jetpack. I can just.
You have what?
I could send some charges to.
You're turning into
fly
a
up in
robot.
there.
You're turning into a robot. I can't understand you. I heard something into the air. Right, you do have power armor. You can Iron Man fly them into the air. Actually, no, because you need to climb the rope to get into rope trick. That's specifically how it works. You can't just fly into the hole. You have to climb it specifically. Yeah. Anyway, let me go ahead and roll the damage for the 3. Let me roll Rattle first. It is, if we're going off the base laser gun, then it would be 3d8 in this case. So Rattle, you took 17 piercing damage as it blew another chunk off one of your wings. And Zoro,
I took 3 hits. Oh boy.
You took 44 piercing damage.
I am dead.
You are unconscious, you mean?
I'm basically dead considering the situation.
No, because you managed to actually climb up into the area. Do you know why?
No.
Because when you get knocked unconscious, your armor's automatic systems kick in and continue making you climb up.
Oh, good.
So, you're unconscious, but you do climb up into the rope trick. So all of you are in the rope trick currently. And Alder pulls up the rope as Zoro collapses in the rope trick because he's unconscious. And Rattle is currently bleeding out profusely, and Alder is very hurt. So you all got an hour in the rope trick. What are you going to do for this hour? You all got beaten and bruised and had a lot of bad shit happen. Actually, this is a good stopping point if you want to stop here.
Yeah.
Yeet.
Yeah, we've been streaming about 2 hours and 26 minutes. This is a bit of a somber spot. Everyone can get a short rest if they want them in here. You're stabilized, notably, Zoro, because of the fact that you're in the armor, so a 1 hour short rest will be enough to get you back up.
It looks like Rattle's going to use 8 on me.
Yeah, that will give you more maximum HP. Yeah, you can try to heal Zoro, and if you can, as long as you get them up beyond -12, because they're currently at -12. Aid does not heal; it just adds max HP.
Okay.
It does increase their current hit points by 5, but given the fact that they're at -12, you would need to raise them by at least 13 healing to be able to get them to stand back up. Yeah. Either way, though, we will go ahead and end the session here. A lot of you see corporate goons walking around down below, as they are unaware of where you all went, but they are searching the area for you because they did just see all of you disappear. And there are people standing around where you disappeared, so... Yeah, but anyway. Thank you all for watching. This is a lot of fun. If indeed you still are, and I'll talk to you all later. Goodbye!
Bye.
And happy Spooky Month!